My fellow Gunners fans, Alex Ferguson, former Manchester United manager, has mocked Arsenal in his message to PSG president Nasser Al-Khalifa after PSG UEFA Champions League triumph over Arsenal on Saturday evening. And I begin to ask myself that even if everyone in this world is mocking Arsenal, an old man like Alex Ferguson will also put himself in that bracket, mocking Arsenal. A manager who has been through this for so many years will mock a young manager like Mikel Arteta for getting to the final and being beaten by the best team in the world. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate the way people actually hate Arsenal. It's very, very unfortunate. I begin to wonder, what is that thing Arsenal did to everyone in this part of the world that they don't want Arsenal to progress? There is nothing Arsenal do that is good in their face. Arsenal have never done anything good as long as rivals are concerned, both ex-managers, ex-players, and even football supporters. What is it with Arsenal? Guys, without wasting much of your time, let me quickly take you through the message Alex Ferguson sent to PSG president after their triumph over Arsenal on Saturday evening. According to a French media, L'Equipe, this is what Alex Ferguson said to PSG president. Nasser, this is Alex Ferguson. Well done, it was a tough night for you, but you played against a boring team that did nothing but defend. Enjoy your holiday, you deserve it. You can imagine what an old man like Alex Ferguson is saying. See, I don't even understand what football means anymore. A club in England, that every football lovers in England is supposed to back. But no, instead, they won against that particular team. Yes, a club that is representing a country you live, a country you did your job almost half of your years on earth. Instead of you to support such club, you choose to support their opponent that is from another country entirely. This is how bad football supporting is now. This is how bad football supporting is now. Nobody see anything good from Arsenal. Arsenal is the only club that played PSG this season and concede just one goal in regular time. Arsenal is the only Premier League team that played against PSG this season that concede only one goal in regular time. Yet people refuse to give Mikel Arteta and these boys their accolade. They refuse to give these players their appreciation they deserve. Instead, they criticize them, they bite back them, they do all manner of things to them just to bring them down. And some of you will be telling me it's banter. This is not banter, this is witchcraft. This is no longer banter, this is witchcraft. So if other football fans, other football lovers, other football clubs will be hating on Arsenal, will be hate watching on Arsenal, even Alex Ferguson, an old manager, a manager that walk until he gets old before retiring, a manager that has gotten to that point that Mikel Arteta was on Saturday, will also criticize Arteta, calling his style of play boring. Boring. It is well. It is well. But there is something I want people to know, that there is something called tactics in football. Yes, you all know that PSG are good when it comes to attacking. Their attack flow like electron. The attack is as fast as electron. And you still want Arsenal to come out against them to play them? You want Arsenal to come out so that they can play end-to-end football? It's not possible. You want to win this final, and it's a final. It's not as if you have another opportunity, to come back into that game. That is the only game to win that trophy. But so it is very important that every coach devise a means of winning it, devise a means of curtailing the opponent. And Mikel Arteta thought, okay, now that we have scored the first goal, I think it is better we sit back and absorb these guys. And that was exactly what Arsenal did. And at the end, it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off. Although the guys tried, they took that ball to extra time and even to the penalty shootout. But luck was not on our side and we lost the game. But yet, people cannot say small congratulations to Arsenal. People cannot say, oh, you have done well, you tried. But it's like, this is not your time yet. No, rather they criticize their style of play, their tactics, and calling it boring. Boring. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Ferguson's message to Paris Saint-Germain president Nasser Al-Khalifa. What is your thought on this? Do you actually think that Alex Ferguson actually did well, calling Arsenal boring, calling Arsenal tactics against PSG boring, just to please Paris Saint-Germain president? Or you think that he is just an hypocrite? Please, whatever your opinion may be on this, I'd like to see it on the comment section. Do it to like, comment, and do not forget to turn on the notification to enable you to see my next post. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.